everybody, this is Book-S Reviews, and today I'm going to be doing a review on the Marvel Legends Omega Red figure. So before we take a look at Omega Red, let's take a look at the accessories that he comes with. So first up, he comes with the left leg of Sauron, and let's see, he probably won't be too tall. Him and Omega Red will probably be the same height. Interesting fact is most of Sauron's body is recast from the lizard from the Amazing Spider-Man movie. I didn't know that until I think I saw it on Facebook. I think that's pretty genius that they used that. So yeah. And he comes with his extended coils. He comes with the kind of relaxed coils right here. And then these just pop out really easily. Like, not so easily that that it'll just pop out while you're playing with it. There. So, you know, they stay in pretty good. But they don't pop out hard either. That way, you know, you're not worried about breaking them or anything. So you have to line it up there. And there he is with the coils out. And I like these a lot. I like how they're actually cast in silver. It's not just gray. I thought that they'd be cast in gray because when Hasbro makes swords, they like to make them gray instead of actually silver. So yeah, I really like these. They aren't bendable. If they would have been bendable, that would have been nice. But you know, it doesn't bother me that much. Another thing I do is kind of angle his wrist out here and put the coil between his fingers. That way it stays up. This one doesn't have as much weight as this one does. And I don't think it matters which arm you put them on. I think they'll both fit in there. So now let's take a look at the head sculpt. So the head sculpt. I don't know why I said the like that. The head sculpt looks very nice. I didn't think that the paint had any paint detail to it at all. But it is blonde and has a slight wash of white over it. That looks really nice. And his eyes have a little bit of circles around them, like kind of looks like dark circles. It's really hard to tell because I thought his eyes were just black, but it's just really dark blue and red. I think they painted the red over the blue so it doesn't show up as well. And that's sculpted good. I always wondered what these were that were on his cheeks. I don't know what they are, but whatever they are, they look good. And his shoulder pads, they're cast in that, looks like it's marbled just a little bit. And the shoulder pad itself is actually textured pretty nicely. Now, compared to the original one, here is the original one. I ended up custom making some tentacles his coils from Doc Ock's tentacles. I keep losing his actual coils. So I just made these. I made a custom peg at the end. And here's the shoulder pads for this one. It had a metallic paint to it. And, you know, it just didn't hold up with time. Although his boots did. But the shoulder pads, all the paint just chipped off of it. So, there they are side by side. And as you can see, the new Omega Red is a bit shorter, but I think it's a little more accurate, like size-wise. So I'll put him back there. He'll be out of view right there. But the belt looks good. It is connected back here, and I don't like that it's removable. You know, it shouldn't be removable. I don't think that he ever had an outfit where he just looked like that. So I don't think it needed to be removable. I think that's a case of Hasbro actually making something removable that doesn't need to be removable. And it doesn't want to peg all the way back in there. It still kind of sticks up. But there are his knee pads. And they're cast in that shimmery plastic. And that's about all. Oh, I forgot to mention that it's a little hard to pick up on camera, but there's a slight blue in between his muscles here. So I don't know if the camera will pick that up. But he does have a slight blue painted in between his muscles right here to make him stand out just a little bit. As you can see on this previous Omega Red figure, he had maroon in between his muscles that made him stand out a little more. I don't know if I'll do that to mine. I mean, I feel like that could have made it just a little bit better. It's just adding that in between the muscles right there just to make them stand out a little more. Another thing is, this uses a brand new body mold. Like, everything about this is new. And I feel like this would be a more appropriate body mold for Venom. I wonder if anyone's made a Venom custom out of this already. I just got this the other day, so to me this is brand new. I know elsewhere it's been released for months already. But, I don't know, I feel like Hasbro will use this for Venom in the future. Like, we might get a Venom using this body mold in the future. I don't know, I just think it'd make a good Venom figure. Because the previous one, and even the new one, don't really have accurate size. It's kind of weird. But this one would be more accurate. So now let's go over the articulation. He's got a ball-jointed head that really can't look back because of his hair. It is soft, but that's about all you can get it to do. He can look down all the way. He has ball-jointed shoulders that can move out all the way. He has double-jointed elbows that really can't bend in too far because of his gloves right here. And he has swivel at the wrist that can move side to side and up and down just a little bit. He has an ab crunch that can move back all the way and can crunch forward all the way. He has ball-jointed hips that can move out that far. He can kick forward all the way. He can't really kick back. He has swivel at the thigh, double-jointed knee, swivel at the ankle, and an ankle rocker. So he does not have any shin articulation, but that really doesn't bother me. So now let's do some size comparisons here. I apologize for that noise. It's his coils rubbing against my diorama here. So for size comparisons, here he is next to the original Omega Red. And I feel like the head sculpt is a lot more detailed and painted better on the Toy Biz one. I feel like this one definitely has a lot better paint detail. But I kind of like the sculpt and I kind of like the sculpt of this one. So I don't know. Leave a comment down below. Tell me which is your favorite. I'm leaning more towards this one. I don't know. I do like this one though. There are things I like about both of them, you know. So yeah, I'm not sure really which one I like better. So here he is next to Wolverine. And that size difference is pretty well correct. I mean, because Wolverine is really short and Omega Red's pretty tall. So there he is next to Wolverine. Still need to get the Apocalypse wave one. But I figure that'll probably be the next wave that's released in my area. Or maybe my area just skipped that altogether, who knows. And then here he is next to Deadpool. I think Deadpool and him fought back in Uncanny X-Force, and I definitely know they fought during Marvel Now. So him and Deadpool have fought before too. I feel like Omega Red would have fit in more with an X-Men wave. But, you know, I'm still glad we got him, because I really like him. So overall, I would highly recommend this figure. It's a brand new mold, which really surprised me, and I just like everything about it. My only slight complaint is that it doesn't have a lot of paint detail, but, you know, that's nothing major. So that's my review. If you like this review, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.